Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Didsbury Art Studio and I'm Sally, and in today's video we're going to be doing a lozenge pattern on an enlarged grid, and we're going to be using some organza. I'm quite interested in the front and the back of the pattern, but on the back I'm going to be using a different coloured thread just to see what effect that would do. You can see it behind me here. Alright then, let's get into the video. Hi, I realised that I've done a load of time lapses and haven't even spoken to you. So what I've got here is the leftover of some organza fabric that I had, a kind of lilac-y, very pale lilac colour, which is really pretty. Then I'm also going to combine the organza fabric with the lozenge pattern. I did this one recently on some pink fabric and I really liked the back of the fabric. It's that one over there on the mannequin, that one. And so that one that I did with the pink, I think I used a 2-inch grid. This one is 3 inches, and I've struggled a little bit to get the marks down on this organza fabric. It doesn't hold the pen unless my pens are running out, but it's friction pen. So I used a green. Well, I began with the purple and that started running out. Managed to get most of the lines on. Then I did a bit of a combo of some of the water erasable pen, but I didn't think that was coming out on it very well. So I'm so sorry that you can't see this particularly well, but that is the design there. Exactly what I've used, but on a 3-inch grid. So I've not done it on the bias this time. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to just play around with a different thread colour this time because I want to see what it would look like if it stood out and use that as a feature. So sadly we are actually running out of light. I've got these threads which I thought I could potentially use with this piece with sewing. It's fairly strong. With it being a lightweight fabric, maybe we'll be all right. Which I have not yet used. I don't really want to use white, obviously. Okay, these are my choices. Don't want to use black, and I don't want to use purple, and I don't want to use white. Does she lean into yellow? That might be quite cool with it being lilac. I'm quite liking this sort of cerise pink one. I think the navy could work well. Don't want to do green. Red is going into Christmas territory and I'm not quite ready for that. Orange, not keen on. Pale pink, I want it to stand out a little bit more. And navy. This is what we have. So which one do you reckon? I think we'll go with the navy because I do want it to stand out. I would have said the navy or the pink. I prefer to go with the pink, but I just don't know if it's going to stand out enough, and that would be a pain if it didn't. Going with the pink, Layla. Is she going to focus? Oh, you're going to focus. Hello, Layla. Okay, I'm going in with the first column over here. So the top diagonal on the left hand side. I'm going to do a small stitch in the bottom right of the square. And then we're going to draw those fabrics together and pop your stitch through. Take your needle through the loop. Okay, once we've done that first one, we're going to head down to the next diagonal. So down here, little stitch. I'm just going to pop another stitch in there to stabilize this long one. Over diagonal, and draw the fabrics in together. So yeah, as I mentioned, with the fabric being really lightweight, this thread is not a problem. The next one, draw the fabrics in, pop a knot, and there we go. I'm going to carry on. So I'll complete this first column and then we'll restart at the next column and work down, and you do that all the way across, but I'll stop at regular intervals. Okay, this is the lozenge pattern on the back with the pink thread. Is it strong enough? Can we see it enough? Is it too subtle? Let's do more. Okay, I've just about done half of it. That's what it's looking like at the minute. Okay, that's all the sewing side of things done. That didn't take too long at all. I did a bit yesterday as well as today. But all I need to do now is obviously steam off the pen marks, and then we'll take a look at the front as well. That's all done now. That is the back of the lozenge / bones smocking pattern. And then if we just flip it over, that is actually the bones lozenge pattern on that side. So you can see the threads coming through just very, very subtly. That's quite nice because it's obviously transparent fabric, so just a little bit of the thread showing through is cute. Hi, so I have just hung up, just with a hanger, the lozenge pattern just on the chandelier up there. I just want to see, I don't always want to pop it onto the mannequin, but I do want to see it as a 3D form. It's so pretty, isn't it? That's the side that I wanted to see the thread. I don't know how much we can see that thread. I like the idea of walking around it and it being suspended. I also like to be able to see things distorted behind it. Also like the mirror with the reflection, giving that distance. What I also thought might be quite nice is I did this arrow pattern. So we've got the lozenge, we've got the arrow, and I was just thinking, what if these were layered up? Or maybe something a bit stronger. This was the lozenge pattern as well on some shibori. About different colour. That was the lattice. Or some tulle. That was with the wave pattern. And then there was also that one that I've just done. Or, what about this one? The arrow pattern. You actually see. Don't know. Hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, please subscribe, please like, and also share the channel. And I hope you've enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye.